Okay, hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Pokemon Stadium 2. And here we have some footage that I just recorded just at the spur of the moment. I just felt like one evening, just to record gameplay, and now I'm doing some post commentary for this video. I was just trying to see what type of Pokemon I could possibly just like play around. I was ruminating with the idea of using Furo, and I was trying to find a good psychic Pokemon. So I went with Kadabra, and then I believe this is without knowing anything about what the Elite Four was going to utilize as their Pokemon, right? Because I've never gotten that far in Gold and Silver in the original games. So I chose Furo, Kadabra, Murkrow, and I'm not exactly. What was it? Was it Wobbuffet? I don't. I was I looking for a water Pokemon? I think I was looking for a water Pokemon. I think. I'm not exactly too sure. This footage is from just like a couple days ago. I was just in the mood to sit down, relax. I finally got my Nintendo Switch N64 controller. Yes, Wobbuffet. Because I came to my senses that Wobbuffet in this game is actually pretty fierce. And I was using him as my Pokemon of choice. And I guess they didn't go with any water type Pokemon, huh? Anyways, here we are. We're going to be facing off Will. And he's a psychic Pokemon user. I don't know if it was just like the RNG was in my favor or what, but. Or maybe I picked a somewhat decent team. I don't know. Here I was kind of like struggling on who to pick because I did not have any fire Pokemon for Executor. I did not have any fire Pokemon for Jinx. So I was trying to like come up with some sort of gameplay, trying to figure out what was going to be the move for this battle. And I guess I went with Wobbuffet. So I could use his Mirror Coat and counter and Destiny Bond. And when it comes to Mirror Coat, that's really tricky. I still don't really. Is it special moves that it reflects? And Wobbuffet is pretty much a tank when it comes to. Oh yeah, it doesn't reflect back certain moves. Yeah, I think it is. It's physical, I think. So I was like, oh no, this doesn't look too good. I don't know why I did Safeguard. I don't know why that was the move. Don't even ask me. Don't even come to my comments underneath this video. Underneath this video and ask why I did that because I don't know. But I was like, this is not looking too good. I don't know what's gonna happen here. I used Mirror Code again, and I was like, oh my god, is this really the right thing to do? And then I was like, yes, I used Thunder Punch. I can use Mirror Code now. I was just playing the field as I see what is going to happen, and this was the outcome. I was like, wow, that's so cool. Let's see what's going to come up next. Because I'm not exactly too sure. Oh, Girafarig. I don't think I get to do anything with this one. Okay, so he pulled Girafarig back in. Oh, I got my Destiny Bond off. Oh, wow. I did not remember that at all. So basically, we're going to take out Xatu, which I'm guessing it was just like by chance. This is my first time battling Elite Four and Pokemon Stadium 2. I've never actually even made it to the Elite Four in the original Gold and Silver and Crystal games. I mean, I'm partial to Gold. I have Gold. I used to have Gold, Gold version when I was growing up. But sadly, my Game Boy and all my Game Boy games, which wasn't that substantial of a collection, are gone. They were stolen 10 years ago. So, and I've yet to recover any form of games or the little handheld at all. Now that everything is just like so expensive, I can't even think about buying one at this time. And I guess I just have to like resort to like Etsy and buy I guess like a duplicate cartridge, like a reproduction one. Basically, I'm still figuring out what move set, what to do with Firo here. And yeah, we did another drill peck. And I believe, if memory serves me correct, we do Hyper Beam next. And somehow we pulled it off. I don't even know how that even worked. That's so crazy to me that everything worked out in my favor for this battle. Yep. Yep. Hyper Beam. I'm just like kind of shook that this worked out really well. I was like sitting in my chair going, yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like really happy that that worked out. I'm not exactly too sure how the other three battles played out. However, I did win. I did defeat the Elite Four, but then when I came up to the champion, I lost. So I've been in purgatory hell trying to beat the Elite Four again. Even though I didn't, even if I didn't beat Elite Four in the champion, I'm still in the phase where it's not round two. So, but the AI is getting a lot more smarter with my moves. I don't know what was going on. Maybe I need to get back into this um, team, but switch up some of the Pokemon here and there. I believe since it's Koga, now it's coming back to me. I believe since this is Koga, I utilized my Kadabra a lot, and Kadabra is probably like one of the most top psychic Pokemon in this game. It kind of like switches around from Pokemon Stadium 2, where in that game I was utilizing the hell out of Jinx. And he kept on doing double team. This guy does double team and toxic, I believe, or some sort of poison attack that can cause the poison status effect. And so I did reflect to boost up my defense, and he just kept on doing double team. And I think that's all Kogo really did during this battle, during this fight. So we got a better advantage at. I mean, we missed, but we end up getting a better advantage because we end up landing a psychic, I believe, on our dear friend Muck here. I didn't even know that Kogo was even part of the Elite Four. How in the world did he ever get up here? So his next Pokemon is Venomoth. And Venomoth is part Bug and Psychic, I believe. Or it could be Bug and Flying. And we just oh my god, we just happened to get a critical and super super effective, and it lived on 1 health. I was literally shaking when I saw that. I'm like, oh my god, I cannot believe you survived. You're supposed to be dead. But we took him out with, or we took them out with a Thunder Punch, which is like, you really can't really do much there. And here's Golbat. Golbat is poison and flying. I don't believe I put up my Reflect again. No, I didn't. And that was it. I cannot believe that those first 2 battles, and I didn't even get any damage done to me. How was that? That's crazy. I don't know if this is indicative of just like the RNG was in my favor, or I just picked seemingly a little bit more better Pokemon or something like that. Because the Bruno battle also goes, of course, it goes in my favor, but I just don't remember how it went. And the Karen battle is the only one that gave me a little bit of a issue. I did not need a tissue, so that's good. But here we are fighting Bruno. We're trying to figure out what type of Pokemon we need. I know I made it to the Elite Four in Pokemon Blue when I was younger. Because I remember driving, like sitting in the car, getting McDonald's or maybe Burger King or some sort of fast food, and I was at the Elite Four. And I was trying to tell my mom, I'm at the Elite Four. I can't turn off the game. And she's like, you have to turn it off. We're going to eat. And then I had to turn it off, and I never got to defeat them. And I'm like, oh no. And I always would get to Agatha, and then they would beat me up. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm never going to win. And so I just like stopped playing. Okay, so apparently Dizzy Punch is not reflective of or I just missed. Okay, again I was thinking, oh my god, this is not looking good for us. And I'm like, oh my god, this might be Jover. I was really, really starting to get worried about this this battle with this Kangaskhan here. I was like, oh no, this might not be, oh no, yep. When I flinched, I was like, oh no, this could be it. This could be the end of all things. I was in dire straits right now. Or at the moment when I was recording this video, I was like, oh no. And then I'm confused. I'm like, oh, this is so bad. I even remember saying that to myself. I'm like, this is so bad. Oh no. I believe we take out Furo. Yep. Yep. And so we use Drill Peck, as you can see. Philip did some announcer, but I did a lot. I was like, oh my god. And then I'm like, I better not get confused again, because that's going to suck. And then Bruno got mad at his Kangaskhan. Like, why did you have to take the critical hit? And so I believe we keep on fighting with Hero here until Blastoise, it either takes Furo out Or I swear, yeah, it's gonna take him out. Oh, almost. I think we do hyper beam, I believe. As you can see, I rarely use the status effects attacks. I'm more bronze when it comes to Pokemon. Or brawn. I'm more bronze than sneaky. That's why I always like to call it. I'm more into strength than I am into strategy, which sometimes always gets me into situations that are not in my favor. Okay, let's see how long this video even is. All right. We're like a few seconds behind commentary because I waited for a few seconds, but it's okay. It's whatever. I don't think anyone's going to really care too much. However, this doesn't look too good for us. I was like, oh my God. But then I'm like, hee, I'm faster. And so I got him. And then I won. I was just lucky I had that 11 percentile on my health. That was wild. I cannot believe that battle was actually a little bit more tougher than Will or Koga. And it was actually making me sweat a little and get a little uncomfortable. And I'm like, okay, you're here. Final Elite Four member. And I was looking at them and I'm like, oh no, I do not have any ice or fire or water. I just went with it. I'm like, we're just going to go with the same strategy. I believe it was Wobbuffet, Kadabra, and Fearow. Because I thought to myself, well, if Karen utilizes any of her grass Pokemon, I can still use Fearow to take them out. But this is where the real pain, not really like pain, but the real annoyance happened. Because she loves Confuse Ray. And I'm like, oh my God, I forgot that Miracle is not going to work with Umbreon. Because Umbreon is dark. And I was shocked. I'm like, why did she pull Umbreon back? And then she sent out Murkrow, and I'm like, what? And I was like, oh no, we're confused. It's Jover. And now she's utilizing Attract. And I was like, oh, well, it's not really doing that much damage with hitting itself from the confusion, but it's not ideal. And so I take Murkrow back. I mean, not Murkrow. I take Wobbuffet back, and I don't remember who. Oh, Fearow, okay. And I was like, haha, you can't hit me. And I think this is where I got into my mind. I'm like, I better use these the status ability, because if I don't, it's not gonna look good it's not gonna look good for me. And actually, in one of my replays, because I've been trying to play this every other night, and this past week, last week, um, I'm doing this voiceover on August 17th, which is a Saturday. So last week, and well, this week, but during the week, anyways, I was doing the rebattle, the Elite Four, and when I got to this point, all my Pokemon were keep on getting like totally attracted to all her Pokemon, and I'm like, oh my god, I cannot believe this is happening. And then I would return them and bring them back out, yeah, like that. She's like, this can't be happening, and I just like reset the game. I'm like, I can't do this. This is not going to work. And then I beat her, and then I moved on to Lance again. And then I tried recording Lance again, and then I lost. Well, I was almost going to lose. I was on my last Pokemon, and he pulled out a Pokemon that was going to obliterate me. So I just said run, and then I stopped recording. And I was like, oh no, this is not good. And I think I bring back out Wobbuffet. Oh, Kadabra, huh? I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that whatsoever. And then I believe I take Kadabra back. And I was thinking, oh, Umbreon is poisoned, so it's going to do a little bit more damage each and every time it does a move. So I think I'm a little bit safe here with that poison. Which I don't know why I don't inflict poison at all when I play these games. And I was so lucky that attract didn't work. Drill Peck. Oh, I was like, oh my god, you're still hanging on. When are you going to die? And so I believe I take Furo back. Oh no, hurt by poison, dead. Then we have one more Pokemon left, which is Magmar. Do I bring out Wobbuffet? Yes, I do. Oh no, not attract. Oh my god. Double homicide. Freaking attraction and I was like, this is no good. I'm gonna watch Wobbuffet's health just deplete. And I was like, oh my god, he's not confused anymore. But he's still, or she's still attracted to, or he, I don't know which sex markers those are. I always get them confused. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. But I was like, oh no, I'm gonna watch my Wobbuffet just get obliterated. I was like, this is not good. I didn't want this to turn out to be for Wobbuffet. And so I believe I just did Destiny Bond. But I didn't even get to do anything, so I took my Wobbuffet out because of the attraction. And then I think I take out, let's see. Oh, Furo. I think I do Toxic since Furo is faster. And I feel like since it worked with Umbreon, I was like, okay, this might work. This might be in my favor with this poison. It might help out a lot. Then he confused me. Magmar confused me again. And then I think I pulled back Hero and bring out Kadabra. And I believe I do Thunder Punch or Psychic. One of the two. I think I switch out between Furo and Kadabra to try and win this final fight. And I was like, oh my god, you've done so much damage to me, but you didn't confuse me or send attraction to me. Well look at they can't do attraction. And so I did Psychic, and now you're done. You're down. And we won. And I totally forgot that from Pokémon Stadium 2, you have to immediately go fight the champion. And so upcoming, there's a little bit of footage of the champion, I believe. And or maybe not. Yep, right here. And I'm like, oh my god, we have to do it. We really have to do this? And I was panicking, and here it is. Oh my god. That is so bad. But anyways, with that being said, you guys, this was my attempt at the Elite Four. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And let's see if I can come back with the win on the champion, whenever that's going to be. Thank you for watching, and like always, take care.